So yesterday we have seen the concept of rational number. Today we will go further to see the concept of equivalent fractions. This we have done already, class. This we have done already. The same concept we will see. Yes, but the recording is started. Now see, a message is coming. Sorry sir, my phone volume was low. So class, please don't waste time of others by doing these things. Kindly check your device first, then tell me. Okay, sir, we have to say what is the fraction. So is rational number, fraction same. Yes, rational number and fractions are similar. Let us see the concept of equivalent fraction that we have already seen. Suppose you have a number 7/5. So class, this is the rational number. Please tell me, is it simplified or it needs to be simplified? Please tell me, is this rational number simplified or it can be further simplified? It is already simplified. So we can make equivalent fraction from this. To make equivalent fraction, what do? We multiply the same number. To make a equivalent fraction, we multiply the same number in numerator as well as denominator. So we can multiply, suppose, with 2. What it will become, class? It will become 14/10. If I multiply with 2, it becomes 14/10. That means 7/5 and 14/10 are same numbers. They are same fractions. Okay. Similarly, I can multiply this with 5 and 5. What will I get? Class, what will I get? We will get 35/25. This is also a equivalent fraction. So I can say 7/5 is equal to 14/10, comma 35/25. Similarly, I can say 70/50. These all are equivalent fraction of 7/5. Sir, how to equivalent mixed numeral? But if it is a mixed numeral, first you have to make it a normal fraction. Then you can find its equivalent fractions. Okay, Sanvi, if it is a mixed fraction, first you will make it a normal fraction and then you will find the, what you say that. Yes, Nana, you are correct. You have done 3 times of both them. It's correct. Now, yesterday we were doing the concept of finding rational numbers between given numbers. Again, let me ask you the same thing. How many rational numbers lie between 1 and 2? Class, please tell me how many rational numbers lie between 1 and 2. Very good, Kavish. Very good, Mokshita, Lavya, Tushita. There are infinite number of rational numbers between these two. I have proved this also. I have told you, if I say 1.1, it will come between them. If I say 1.11, it will come. 1.111, it will come. So like this, you can make like infinite. Similarly, 1.2 will come, 1.22 will come, 1.222 will come. So you can have infinite number of possible rational numbers between given two integers. Are you able to understand this, class? Are you able to understand this? Yes. We will be doing some questions in which they will tell us, please find 5 rational numbers. Class, we will have some questions now in coming time where they will give us some integers and they will ask us to find 5 rational numbers between them. Why 1.11 will come? Because it is equal. No beta, I am just trying to show you that these numbers lie between 1 and 2. I'm just trying to show you this thing. Why they are infinite? I'm just trying to show you one thing, that these numbers are infinite. You can have all these possible numbers between 1 and 2. Okay, Rachit? Rachit, I'm only trying to say that we can have infinite rational numbers between two integers. That's it. Okay, so now class, the question comes, how to find 5 numbers. Question comes, how to find 5 rational numbers, 10 rational numbers, 20 rational numbers between given numbers. Sir, how many decimals are there in 1 and 1 comma 2? There are infinite, beta. There are infinite numbers. So let me tell you how to do that. So the new concept is, please see, concept is finding rational numbers between given numbers. Finding rational number between given numbers. Class, suppose I give you an example between find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Class, just try to understand what I am doing. Class, just try to understand what I am doing. We can have infinite rational numbers, but the question is asking only how many? We can have infinite rational numbers between 1 and 2, but the question is asking only 5. So let us understand how to write these 5. Rishi, you are okay, but these are decimals. Okay, we have to write in the fraction form. Rishi, we have to write in the fraction form. Don't write in the decimal form. Now just see step by step what I am doing. Class, please see step by step what I am doing. We have two numbers. First write step 1. First write given numbers as they appear on number line. So class, tell me on number line what comes first, 1 or 2? Please tell me on number line what comes first. So we have 1 on the number line and we have 2 on the number line. We want to find 5 rational numbers between these two. Is this clear to everyone till this point? The first step, I just managed to write in the proper sequence. 1 will come first, 2 will come second. Is it clear to everyone till this point? Okay, Ryan, you are doing a mistake. I will tell you why. I will tell you why. But see, Ryan is saying answer is 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. He is wrong. Let me tell you why. Just see one thing. Class, now I will try to use the concept of equivalent fraction. Can I write this one as 1 upon 1? Please tell me, class. Can I write this one as 1 upon 1? And can I write this 2 as 2 by 1? Any issue? Class, we have learned if upon 1 is there, no issue. Yes? So these are same numbers. Now I will use the concept of equivalent fraction. How? Let's see. If I multiply this by 2 and 2 and this by 2 and 2, what will I get? Please tell me, class, what will I get? I will get here 2 by 2 and here I will get 4 by 2. So can you tell me between these two numbers which number is coming? If you have 2 by 2, you have 4 by 2, which number is coming in between? Please tell me. Yes, you have 3 by 2 in between, that you got very easily. But after 3 by 2, again you got 4 by 2. We got only one number in between them. That means we need to increase the range. Class, if I multiply with 10, if I go for equivalent fraction multiplying with 10, let us see what will happen. if I multiply with 10 instead of 2 on both the sides, what will be the new equivalent fraction, beta? Please tell me, what will be the new equivalent fraction? Please tell me, what will be the new equivalent fraction of 1? It will be 10 upon 10, very good. And what will be the fraction for 2 upon 1? It will be 20 upon 10. Now can we find easily 5 numbers between them? Please tell me the next number after 10 by 10. The next number after 10 by 10 is 11 by 10. After that, 12 by 10, very good. Then we have 13 by 10, 14 by 10, 15 by 10, and so on. Till which point? Till 19 by 10. So this method makes it very easy. This method makes it very easy to find the rational numbers between them. I will give you more examples to make it clear. First tell me, are you able to understand? Rishi, you are correct, beta. You can multiply with 5 also. I am using 10 to have the maximum possible so that I can easily take 5 out of it. Do you want one more example, class? It is very easy. I will help you. Okay, Abhas is saying, sir, but there are 10 rational numbers. Abhas, tell me, if you have 10, question is asking 5, is there any problem? You have extra. What is the issue? You are having extra money than required. It is okay. They asked for 5, you found 10. It is good. You want one more example? I'm giving you one more. See, please find 5 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Class, find 5 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Please find and tell me what is the answer. Again, first step is to write the number line. You will find that 3 is coming first on the number line and 4 is coming later on. We have to find 5 rational numbers. First, you need to find the equivalent fraction of these 3 and 4, and then you can easily find. Please tell me, what is the proper equivalent fraction for this? Okay, Kavish saying 31 by 10. Others, please tell what? Okay, Rishi is saying 15 by 5, 16 by 5, 15 by 5, 16 by 5. Okay, 31 by 10, 32 by 10. By whom? It is by Ekta. Very good, Ekta. So this is the easier way to do. Yes, beta, decimal way will give you the same answer, but this method is simple and will complete any question. This method that I am explaining you is like Brahmastra. It will solve any question. Okay, now see, the first thing is I will try to write this as a rational number. So I can write 3 as 3 upon 1. Similarly, I can try to write this 4 as a rational number. That means I can write as 4 upon 1. Now class, the concept is of equivalent fraction. I can multiply with 2 by 2 or 5 by 5 or 10 by 10. Tell me which one will be better, multiplying with 2 by 2, multiplying with 5 by 5 or multiplying with 10 by 10. Tell me which one is better. Okay, Rishi is saying multiply with 5. Okay, but the easiest one, Rishi, tell me what is the easiest one. Rishi, tell me what is the easiest one to find the equivalent fraction. Yes, the easiest one is 10 by 10. But just to honor your answer, Rishi, just to honor your answer, I will first do this question by 5 by 5 and then I will show you by 10 by 10 also. Okay class, are you ready? I will solve the same question by 2 methods. Are you all ready for that? Please tell. Yes, you are ready. So I am going with 5 first and I will show you what are the limitations. The larger the number you take, the more the numbers you will accommodate. Simple concept. If you take 2 by 2, you will have a smaller range. If you take 5 by 5, you will have larger range. If you have 10 by 10, you have more larger range. If you have 100 by 100, you will have more larger range. So this will help you. 5 has a limitation. Very good, Lavya. Lavya told the answer. 5 has a limitation. Let us see how. So Rishi, see, I am taking 5. I am taking 5 as equivalent fraction multiple. What will I get is 3 can be written as 15 upon 5. Is it fine, class? Is it fine? 3 can be written as 15 upon 5. 4 can be written as, please tell, 20 upon 5. Very good. Now the next number that will come in the series will be 16 upon 5. The next one will be 17 upon 5, 18 upon 5 and 19 upon 5. And Rishi, you got short of one number. You were almost there, but you fell short by one number because you reached 20. So yeah, what do you say, Rishi? I suggest whatever number you multiply less than 1 you will get. If you multiply with 2, you will get one number between them. If you multiply with 5, you will get 4 number between them. If you multiply with 10, you will get 9 numbers between them. So we should go for larger range. Very good, Mokshita. Now you are understanding this thing. Yes, Rian, you can take 6 also. But again, I'm telling you, what is easy? 6 by 6 or 10 by 10? That is the thing. Let us do by 6 also. To make you happy, I will do that also. Okay, let us see. If you go with 100 by 100, you will get 99 numbers between them. Just see. So let us go with your method, 6 by 6. In case you go with 6 by 6, the equivalent fraction will be 3 6 are 18 upon 6 and it will be 24 by 6. Now let's see 19 by 6, very easy. Then we have 20 by 6, 21 by 6, 22 by 6, 23 by 6. So we have got the 5 numbers very easily. No need to write the other one. No need to write the other one. Just write this answer and you are done. Is it clear to everyone? Please confirm. Is it clear to everyone? Please confirm. Yes, sir. But again, I will request you, why you are complicating things for yourself? Why can't you go for 10 by 10 when it is very easy? Okay, 10 by 10 is the best answer. They all are correct. Let me tell you, they all are correct. None of them is wrong. None of them is wrong. Okay, none of them is wrong. Let me write 10 by 10 now. So we are utilizing the concept of equivalent fraction to do the question. It becomes 30 upon 10, it becomes 40 upon 10, it becomes 31 by 10, 32 by 10, सबसे easy है तो 34 by 10, 35 by 10 and so on. And you can check also easily whether it is correct or not. Just cut the 0, it is 3.1. Obviously it is more than 30. Sorry, yes, it is more than 3. 3.2 is more than 3. Yes, Sanvi, you can go with 100 also, no issue. If question asks for 20, suppose question asks for 20 rational number between, you will go for 21 or 30 or 40 or 50. Like that you can increase. That will be easy for you. Now, I am going to give you a simple tricky question that you can try at your home. Are you ready for that? Beta, Rishi, if you told more, there is no harm in that. They are asking 5, you give them 5 only. No need to tell extra. If you are telling extra, that is a good thing. Okay, don't worry for that. So the question for you is, find 5 rational numbers. Now I'm going to confuse you, so please be careful, between -3 and minus, let me take, yes. So please follow the steps. I know you people can do it. Okay, try to find this question today and we will discuss it tomorrow. Little bit tricky it is. Just to have your minds working, have some labor